I know you say you went and got him after he was an established receiver.
Yeah. No.
Was he good?
Yeah.
No, he was really good.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Was it a
Two-time Pro
good
Bowler.
move? Was it worth the first round pick?
Yes.
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 Yes. Yeah, way to go, Jerry.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yep.
It changed life in Dallas last
did.
year.
It did.
Because all of a sudden, Dak and the offense took off. What did Dak Prescott do the last 8 games of the year? He went 7-1. He went 13 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. He was 3rd in the NFL in completions and 4th in passing yards over the last 8 games. Is that good? So he had top 5 numbers over the last 8 games, and you say he's a bust, he can't throw a lick, but that's okay. He looked like a star to me over the last 8 games because he had a #1 receiver. So is it possible that Michael should amend his comment to they're going nowhere without Amari? Because, maybe Amari. You needed 3 in concert. And then all of a sudden, everything starts clicking, and they beat Seattle in a playoff game, and they should have beaten the Rams in a play. Yes, they should have. They
should not have, Skip. Stop saying
but
that.
Zeke got stuffed on 4th and 1. I don't know what happened. They went nowhere with Zeke on 4th and 1. I'll give you that, Michael.
Skip, you remember they asked Stephen Jones, it's like, Stephen, you don't have any first-round picks. What are you going to be doing during the first round? He says, I'm going to be watching highlights of Amari Cooper. Okay. So, but guess what that means, Skip Bayless? If Amari Cooper comes in and goes to the Pro Bowl after what he just saw Michael Thomas got.
Okay.
Now, Michael Thomas is going to 2 Pro Bowls. Amari Cooper's going to 3. So do you think he's going to take $1 less than Michael Thomas?
I don't know, but here's the point and the question for you, Mr. Hall of Famer.
Yes.
3 Super Bowl rings. Is it not true that Super Bowls translate into income? Is it not true it can translate into lifetime income because it can make highly more possible a job such as that one across the table from me, right?
Yes.
Speaking engagements, autograph signings, picture taking, anything that can go with winning Super Bowls, it relates to your whole lifetime.
Yeah.
It's a huge advantage to say, I've got a ring, I've got 2, I got 3.
Right.
Right? Okay, so now are these kids mature enough to see we're on the verge of greatness here? We have something very few teams, if any team, have. We have star power at the top, all coming of age at the same time. That means that if we could break through this year, we might be the team to beat for the next 3 or 4 years.
Well, Skip, what makes it so hard for the guys to take discounts is that because you paid the line, you played 3 guys top 3 money at their position. So for them to take, so do you think the guys are going to take less than top 3?
All those guys are a little older and they came of age a little faster.
And the thing is,
they were decorated. They've been making all-pro teams, right?
Zeke Elliott, all-pro, Amari Cooper.
But I'm saying they did it ahead of these guys.
Right. And that's the thing, though, Skip. These guys are under contract. Zach Martin, 2024. Travis Frederick and Smith, Tyron Smith, they're under contract to 2023. So unless you start releasing some of these guys, you stuck, Skip. Skip, the way it's set up, it's not like baseball. Look at the Yankees. When Gleyber Torres comes up and Aaron Judge comes up and all these great young players come up.
There's no cap.
No, they're going to be able to sign them. But because you got a cap in football, Skip, you can't pay everybody.
Sure.
And that was the way it was intended. Skip, we've seen teams lose players because Mike Daniels got cut from the Packers because they just couldn't pay him.
Yep.
It's simple as that, Skip. So not Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith, did you see the money Bobby Wagner just got? Jalen Smith says, I'm younger, I'm faster. Ooh, I might not be as decorated, but I'm coming. Oh, and Byron Jones. You see the money they getting out there for corners? He's like, hey, I'm coming. I went to the Pro Bowl, too, last year. Oh, I need that money, Steve. And no discounts. No discount. And that's well and good, Skip. You know, these speaking engagements, but I need that money right now. I can't worry about what's happening down the road, Jen. I need that nest egg right now.
But the ultimate role model in this league plays up in Foxborough, number 12. His name is Brady, I think his name. That's that guy, Tom Brady.
That's unfair, Skip. That's unfair.
He continues to take hometown discounts. He now makes, on average, the 19th salary in the NFL among quarterbacks.
Yes.
19th highest paid quarterback.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Tim Duncan, down the stretch of his career last 5 years, he was woefully underpaid because he said, I don't care.
Right.
I want to keep winning championships.
Yes, I get it.
Okay, so again, these are the first big paydays for these kids.
Right, so I got to get paid the first one.
But they are positioned to win multiple Super Bowls. And they have to understand a little sacrifice here and there, because if you sit down and think hard about it, Todd Gurley is dramatically overpaid.
No, he ain't.
Yes, he is. You know it, and I know it.
I
He
do
could
know
not live up,
nothing.
and he will not live up to that kind of a contract.
You remember
$45 million guaranteed.
You remember Hogan's Hero when he used to come on? And the general says, I know nothing.
No, not the general.
I mean, Colonel Klink.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know anything, Skip Bayless.
Sergeant Schultz.
Yeah. Skip, here's the thing, is that, let's just say for the sake of argument, I take you up on your offer. We're trying to win Super Bowls, and I take less money. If we don't win a Super Bowl, are you going to give me that, what I left on the table?
Nope.
Oh, well, I can't do that then. Ain't no guarantee.
I hear you.
What if you have the young wisdom to say, I'm going to take just a little bit less so that we can fit everybody under this?
Dude.
And if you shoot for the moon, if you go over the top and you want way more than Todd Gurley or way more than Kirk Cousins or way more than Michael Thomas, Byron Jones is going to get sacrificed. Want to bet on it? Want to
okay.
bet?
That's fine.
He won't be a Cowboy. Okay?
But Skip.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, Skip, it's not what I want.
Yeah, it is what you want.
You think I want this? You think I take joy in seeing you suffer and squirm? The
I'm
possibility?
not suffering. You're suffering. You're squirming. You are freaking out because you see what's coming. You know I'm right.
I see
The only way this can get derailed is via salary cap.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Only
Yeah,
way.
I mean, maybe it's mechanical error, maybe it's driver error. At the end of the day, if it grows off the road, it went off the road. Why, how is unimportant to me. But for this, Skip Bayless, see, and I love Tom Brady. He's great and for what he's done, but he's done a disservice to a lot of players because everybody looks at him and says, and that's what everybody's done. Every general manager, every owner says, well, he did that. I don't worry about what Tom does. I can't worry about Tom's household. I don't care about his wife making $400 million. I don't care what he's done in my household because what he's done pays no bills over here. I need my money, Skip. I perform. Guess what? And everybody keeps saying, well, Zeke has 2 years left. If I'm not mistaken, how many years left did Dez Bryant have on his contract when they cut him? He had 2 years. He underperformed the contract. They got rid of him. Okay, Zeke Elliott says, I've overperformed. I need that. Allen Hurns, the man broke his ankle in a playoff game, and the Monday before you report on Thursday, you say, take a pay cut or else. You tried to back the man in the corner. And normal rule of thumb, the way I operate, Jenny, if you say do this or else, I'm always going to choose else because you left me no choice.
Really?
That was a crucial $5 million we saved right there.
Okay, guess what, Zeke said? You saved $5 million? Go and bring it to me.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got $5 million.
Are you saying that? And Dak is
Exactly.
saying
Gotta go
that.
somewhere.
Yeah, I need more of those $5 million.
And truly, it is not going in Jerry's pocket.
Hey, it's going in my pocket. This is what I've had a hard time, and a lot of guys, we sit around and we talk about it, Skip. How have billionaires convinced the fans that millionaires should give them a discount? But that's what the owners have done. The owner somehow has convinced the general fan that we're billionaires, but the millionaires that work for us should give us a discount. And fans, and fans like, if it was me, I said, look, let me ask you this. You make $100,000 a year, and they say, you know what? Karen in payroll, she's the best human resource, payroll person there is. She wants this. So we need to take $25,000 of your $100,000. You do it? Hell no, I ain't doing that. I say, well, there you go. See, you can't look at it with your salary as opposed to someone else's. Look at it salary for salary. If your boss came to you and says, I need you to take a $25,000 deduction so we can pay Helen in payroll, the hell with Helen. Okay. I'm getting my money.
The optimal words you just spoke were millionaires who work for.
Right.
Those are the two key words. Work for the billionaires.
So I don't give you no discount.
It is a free market society, and you know what? You can take whatever money you have now, and you can go start your own league.
No, I want to do that. I want to do that. No. You said it's free market. Well, okay, I want to be free. Don't put no tags on me. Free? You can't say I'm free and then put a friend.
No. You accepted that deal about 10 years ago, whenever it was. 8 years ago.
Well,
right?
we got to do away with that.
They're going to
Okay.
definitely
Yeah,
make
so
You better.
We go hold on. Right now, Skip, there's nothing we can do about it.
You got the guts.
We got it.
To go without getting paid
Yep.
for maybe a whole year.
Yes.
You might just break the bank.
Yes.
You might break the system.
Yes.
You might be able to do away with the salary cap. What
Got
if
it.
the NFL was an uncapped sport?
Wow.
Wow.
Well,
Can you
well,
imagine what those billionaires might spend for the Zekes and the Daks and the Amaris?
No, there'll be only a handful. There'll be like the Jerry Joneses. There'll be like Mr. Kraft. Mr. Kraft. I believe Mr. Kraft will be one of those guys that'll spend.
Yeah.
But Skip, there are a lot of owners that say they want to win, but Skip, there's no benefit in winning. If I get 275 and I go 2-14 and I get 275 million, because that's what every team gets through the TV deals.
Sure.
If I get 275 million for winning the Super Bowl, I get 275 million for going 2-14. What's the incentive? I mean, you win the Super Bowl. Man, them guys don't care about no Super Bowl if I'm getting the same thing. I can either come to work and make what I make, or I can stay at home and make what I make.
Yeah, but it's the selling the tickets. It's more than that.
Let me ask you a question. Fans not going to a Cincinnati Bengals game? Fans not going to a Jaguar game? May not be as many, but they still showing up.
Consistently, but they are showing up.
They're showing up. But see, here's the thing. They make the money through the TV. That 275. There ain't nobody making no $100 million in no ticket sales.
Last quick thought on D'Angelo Williams' proclamation.
Stop hating. Stop hating.
He was talking out of his head or maybe out of another body part when he said that the only one who should get paid is Ezekiel Elliott.
The only.
Let's see, D'Angelo, he was a running back, so he's defending the position. He made one Pro Bowl in his,
That's enough.
11 years?
That's
I don't
enough.
know.
He is
Played in
defending
six
it.
playoff
Stop trying
games.
to demean the man.
His
Skip.
last playoff game he played in, he went 14 carries for 34 yards. That's 2.4 a carry. I don't know. What does he know?
So you're
That's the
going to
question.
diminish.
What does D'Angelo know?
You're going to diminish